What's the matter? Joel skip alien anatomy at medical school? Just to inform you that all procedures are now in place.
Contact me as soon as the extraction is complete.
No matter how you rationalize your beliefs, Da'an, you are more like me than you have the courage to admit.
You are wrong. Unlike you, I am not biologically engineering the human species. I am attempting to speed up human evolution along its natural course, not alter it.
Accelerating human evolution is altering it. I defy you to tell me how our methodologies are different.
I respect humanity. Their evolution must be accelerated, so we can join with the humans and create a new race that can defeat the Geridians.
Sir, I need to get this subject back into stasis immediately. The security risk is too great.
You'll return it to stasis when I'm satisfied I have the fluids I need. Not before then.
I am the last of our kind. The last Talon to be born in 1,000 years. And I will not allow you to desecrate our gene pool with these barbaric creatures.
We are a dying race. A joining with the humans will allow both of our races to reach the next level of evolution.
Dr. Bellamy! Dr. Bellamy! Flood the main labs. Level 7, stun pattern.
All life forms in the lab are now unconscious.
The Synod will continue to endorse my experiments in human evolution.
Not if I can help it.
Return the subject to stasis. Did you extract what you needed? And you'll be able to isolate the subject's DNA for use in Dawn's experiments?
I'm not sure about this plan anymore. We have no idea what effect it'll have.
Zohar wants his plans executed as we discussed. Do you understand?
They are the companions. Aliens come to Earth on a mission of peace. Their true mission, the secrets they hide, forever alter humanity. Caught in the struggle between these Talon companions and the human resistance is Liam Kincaid. A man who's more than human. The mysteries of his past hold the key to Earth's future and the fate of mankind. On Earth, Final Conflict.
We're all set.
Thank you. Today, we stand on the threshold of a remarkable breakthrough in medicine. Thanks to the unflagging support of Da'an, our American companion, we have combined human and Talon technology into a technique that could allow human beings to heal themselves in ways that we never dreamed possible. And now I would like to introduce my team, Doctors Joyce Bellman and Peter Bellamy.
Guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm very proud to say that Dr. Joyce Bellman is my daughter. Joyce?
The genesis for our breakthrough came about a year ago when we were forced to change the course of our research. The Talon race is much further along the evolutionary ladder than humanity. One effect of this advanced evolution is that the Talons can psychically manipulate organic matter. This is Max. This morning we pulled Max from a poacher's trap. As you can see, Max's internal organs are severely damaged. His only hope for survival is our new technique. The key to the success of this healing technique is the subject's desire to heal himself. An ape has the requisite intelligence to focus his mind on healing. Max is being injected with a genetic cocktail. It contains an evolutionary accelerant derived from Talon DNA, which will accelerate Max along the evolutionary ladder to the point where he can heal himself.
Be used on a human being.
We're not ready for that yet. And as a matter of fact, Da'an has been having discussions with President Thompson on this very subject.
And then, in the 1990s, President Clinton banned all experiments in human cloning. At the Dallas facility, sir, we're dealing with human evolution. I mean, the ramifications for humankind are much broader than even the cloning issues.
I not only support the current genetic research, I plan to expand the scope of the experiments.
Mr. President, until there's adequate accountability, your only option is to put an immediate halt to the genetic research being conducted.
Who the hell do you think you are? You're on my cabinet. You're here to serve me.
Yes, and the safeguards on this project are inadequate. I mean, hell, they're non-existent.
You're wasting my time. You have absolutely no authority in this matter.
You appointed me as the Secretary of Talon Relations. You gave me the authority over anything involving the Talons?
Everyone said that you were a loose cannon and that I was crazy to appoint you to my cabinet. But I put politics aside when I named you.
Come on, how stupid do you think I am? You needed me in my trust fund. Look, the thing is that the American people don't believe you have the courage to stand up to the Talons.
I don't need to listen to this.
However, they do know that I'm not afraid of the Talons. I proved that in the Roja trial. And if I have to, sir, I'll take my case to the American public again.
Take your case? You don't have a case to take anywhere. You have no constituency, remember? The only public voice you have is the one I give you.
Gave me. My resignation, effective immediately. Oh, and, by the way, thanks for giving me that, public voice. You know, it's bound to help me in my next job as campaign manager.
Campaign manager for whom?
The man running against you for president.
Liam Kincaid, Da'an's protector.
Joyce Bellman, humanity's protector.
That's a big responsibility, protecting all of humanity.
That's our role as scientists. Although it's easy to lose sight of that once you move away from the science.
You think your mother's gotten away from the science?
What does it look like to you?
Well, funding your research is part of the game, Joyce. But when it comes to the research itself, all that concerns your mother is getting the best people for the job.
Thanks. But I doubt that my mother would agree that she has the best team.
Why would you say that?
Because even though I am the most qualified scientist in the field for this project, my mother did everything in her power to make sure that I wasn't on the team.
Okay, Max, let's go. How you feeling? Can't believe we saved you. You are one lucky monkey. You healed yourself, Max. I gave you the tools, but you made it happen, with your own mind. I'm gonna get you some food, Okay. Here you go. Here you go. Let me in? Huh? Here you go, buddy. Right? Be still.
Thank you, Doctor.
So Orr is trying to terminate this project.
But the Synod has always supported research in evolution.
That is right. But with the threat of the Geridians, Orr's strategy of bioengineering human soldiers rings true to the Synod as well as to many of your military leaders.
But look what we accomplished today. The Synod cannot ignore such results.
The only way to save this project is to prove that the accelerant is effective on a human being.
No. No, we're not ready for human testing. That would be scientifically irresponsible at this point.
Joyce disagrees with this assessment.
Joyce is wrong.
Despite your vigorous resistance, I required you to place Joyce on your team. She is a leader in this research, and I will not have her recommendations ignored without discussion.
If you want to replace me as leader of this project, then do so. But as long as I'm in charge here, there will be no human testing until I say so. How dare you go to Da'an behind my back?
I believe that we're ready for a human test. I gave Da'an my honest assessment, just like I gave you.
Your assessment is wrong.
Of course you would say that, Mother. But what have I got to lose? You didn't want me on this project in the first place.
What are you trying to prove, Joyce?
Oh, you don't get it, do you?
Oh, I get it, believe me.
I don't think you do. I want to see this project succeed. I know how much this means to you. I wanted to be a part of it because of that. I want to do this for you, Mom.
Dr. Bellamy, something has happened to Max. You better get down here right away and bring some help. Jeff, you still down here? What the hell happened? Fine, we need med check down here fast.
We have to destroy the tainted accelerant. It's obviously too volatile.
No. Zora does not want the accelerant destroyed until the Synod cancels Dawn's project. Get Max back in the cage.
Do you play?
Used to. But I gave it up years ago. Thanks for coming. Walk with me.
Joyce, you look stunning.
Thanks. I feel great. Better than I ever have.
Have you been here before?
This was my special place with my mother. We used to come here together, just the two of us. Those were some of my favorite times growing up.
Why did you ask me to come here? Joyce, what have you done?
You know what I've done, Liam. I've injected myself with the accelerant, and it's taken me so far beyond what any of us imagined. I'm growing every second, learning, changing, evolving. My ability to manipulate matter isn't limited to healing wounds. There are no limits.
The accelerant isn't stable. Max attacked the guards and had to...
That was the first piece of music my mother taught me. I was 6. Don't bother. My mother will be calling you any second now.
Joyce, why are you answering? Where's Liam?
Don't worry, Mom. He's with me.
Are you okay?
I've never been better, and I can't wait to share everything with you.
Share what? Oh, my God. No. Joyce!
The White House today has announced the resignation of Joshua Dawes from his post as Secretary of Human Talon Relations. Mr. Dawes has scheduled a news conference for later today where he'll elaborate on his plans for the future. And
Wow. Thank you for letting me in on your plan.
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't think you cared that much.
Come on, Joshua, you know exactly how I feel about you.
No, I don't. I mean, we've been dating for what, 2 months now, in secret, and I have no idea why. I mean, is it because you're afraid your boss might find out about us? Because I don't care if he knows, Lily.
I'm concerned about your safety.
Well, I'm the son of an outspoken billionaire, remember? I mean, I've been a target since I was born,
Yes,
baby.
but your anti-Talon rhetoric has infuriated a lot of people out there, not to mention the Talons themselves and their loyalists.
Like your boss, for instance.
Exactly. You have no idea what Sandoval is capable of, and the closer you get to me, the easier it'll be for him to get to you.
Well, I don't live my life in fear, Lily. Do you?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I don't. So what is this plan of yours anyway?
Well, I'm gonna be working to defeat Thompson in the presidential race in November.
Talons are solidly behind Thompson. Do you really think there's anybody out there who could beat him?
Well, I think there's one man that has a chance.
Tell me why. Why would you do a thing like this?
It's okay, Mom. It's everything you ever dreamt of and more. I'm evolving beyond anything we ever imagined.
Can you reverse the effect of the accelerant?
Oh, we never got far enough to anticipate reversal.
Well, you better start now because she's already manipulating her physical environment at will, and her power's growing.
I don't understand. The accelerant was directed at the healing centers of the body only.
Well, maybe it operates differently when injected into a human being.
Joyce, if you don't mind,
I know you've been working for the liberation since the Talons arrived.
Ridiculous.
Don't you understand what I'm telling you, Mom? I'm evolving way beyond humanity and the Talons. I can see everything that's in your mind.
So, you know everything?
I know you pushed me away to protect me. I know how much you love me. I understand all that now.
Joyce, you're right about me. And we're going to have plenty of time to talk about it right after I reverse the accelerant.
Okay, Mom. You do whatever you need to.
She's toying with us.
I know. Just doesn't make sense.
What?
In order for the accelerant to be effective, it has to have the components of both Juridian and Talon DNA.
But you don't have access to Juridian DNA.
I know. But I was able to synthesize certain components of it in the lab for the limited purposes of this experiment.
So what's the problem?
There's Juridian DNA in my blood sample. And it's pure Juridian DNA, not synthesized. And when it was coupled with the Talon DNA, it allowed me to evolve without restrictions.
Oh my God. The vial's contaminated.
Who would have access to actual Juridian DNA?
That's precisely the question Zoor will be asking of Miss Bellman.
And this next election is about choice. The choice that we as Americans now have to make along with the rest of the world. Do we want to determine our own fate? Or do we want to follow the lead of President Thompson and allow the Talons to chart the course of human evolution? Well, I prefer to put my trust in humanity. However, we need a man who will stand up to the Talons. I submit to you that there is only one such man who has proven that he can do just that. And that person is my father, Jonathan Doors.
Turn that thing off. What the hell does he think he's doing?
No, wait a minute, Jonathan. He might be right about this. This could be the perfect time for you to reemerge.
Once I'm out in the open, there isn't an army in the world big enough to protect me.
No, think about this. You'll be the most visible person on Earth. The press will be covering you 24 hours a day.
Yeah, the Talons can't very well kill you with the whole world watching. I mean, they'll at least have to wait until the cameras are turned off.
Very funny.
Jonathan, come on. At least consider it.
And since you injected the accelerant, you have been evolving at an increased rate.
How many more ways can I explain this to you? With your limited intelligence, it's not a concept that you can easily grasp.
My intelligence is not so limited. Perhaps you can explain to me what is happening to you.
I have nothing to say to you. Please take me back to Earth.
You will return to Earth when I say it's time.
You think you can keep me here?
I will keep you here as long as I need.
I don't think so.
Contain her.
You're making me stronger.
Kill her. bridge.
Do you want to die?
But I can only help Joyce if I understand more about the split between the Talons and the Duridians.
When the Talons and the Duridians were one race, we had a full complement of evolutionary tools, but when our races split apart to evolve along different paths, each of our races lacked a vital evolutionary component in our DNA.
But Joyce's DNA has the fully integrated evolutionary components of both species.
Yes, for the first time since the race has split. And as a result, Joyce is certain to evolve beyond where either the Talons or the Duridians could evolve.
Why haven't the Talons injected themselves with Duridian DNA? Wouldn't that give you the power you need to defeat the Duridians?
We've tried, but our two races are no longer compatible. I believe that humanity is the missing link, and Joyce has apparently proven that.
Humanity is too far down the evolutionary chain for me to even consider including them in my new world. But I did have high hopes that some Talons might be worthy. Unfortunately, I was wrong. Talons are just as pitiful as humanity.
And what is this new world you're talking about?
The same new world you want to create on Earth. Only you don't have the power to make it happen.
We are on Earth to work with the humans to destroy a common enemy.
You waste our time by lying to me. I understand your thoughts better than even you do. I know exactly what your ultimate plan is.
And what is your ultimate plan?
To start over. To rid the Earth of humanity and Talons and start over. With beings created in my own image. This ship will be a very effective tool to destroy you all. And very dramatic, too.
All systems are down.
We're drifting.
We're experiencing a gravitational pull away from lunar orbit. We're on a collision course with Earth.
This is unnecessary. Certainly we can come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
You have nothing to offer me.
Focus all efforts on regaining navigational control.
Joyce disabled the ship. If the Mothership crashes into Earth, it will cause the interdimensional drives to rupture. The force of the explosion will scatter pieces of the Earth across different dimensions. I've got to get up to the Mothership. Maybe I can help get the navigational controls online.
When the engineers that built the navigational drives cannot?
I can't just sit here and watch people die. You've got to stop what you're doing.
Why? These humans and Talons are nothing. But you're different. I came for you.
Then you've wasted a trip.
I know that you have countless races from all over the galaxy inside you. You are greater than anyone on this planet. And after I cleanse the Earth of humanity and Talons, we'll start a new race. Together. We'll be like Adam and Eve.
How can you call yourself an evolved being when you talk of destroying two civilizations to serve your own vanity?
And Talons are evolved? How many thousands of races have you destroyed in your battle with the Duridians?
That is a matter of survival.
I wonder if those who you destroyed would see it that way.
Our velocity is increasing as we draw closer to the Earth. If we can restore the conventional drives in time, we can avoid collision.
How long do we have?
The critical distance is at 28,000 kilometers. Any closer than that, our conventional drives will not have enough power to make the course correction.
What about the interdimensional drive?
Engineering says there's no time. Restoring the conventional drives is our only hope.
Divert all engineers to the conventional drive unit.
I'll assist in engineering. Augur, engineering claims a sudden energy drain damaged the interdimensional drive unit. It'll take hours for them to power it back up.
Sounds right. I suggest focusing on the conventional drives.
We are, but if we don't restore power before 28,000 kilometers, the conventional drives won't help us.
I can't argue with that.
But you're a big help, Augur. Come on. There's got to be a way to jumpstart the interdimensional drive so we don't have to wait so long for it to power up.
Liam, why can't you comprehend what I'm offering you? It's a chance to create a world in your own image.
I'm not arrogant enough to believe that a world created in my own image is a desirable goal, and with a chance to reflect, you'd come to the same conclusion.
How can I make you understand this?
You're like a child who's suddenly been given all the power of the universe, but without the maturity to understand what to do with it.
I am giving you the chance to be a god. I won't ask you again.
The only reason you're still here is because you need me. You can't procreate by yourself.
There are billions of beings on this planet. Any one of them will suffice.
No. No. You need someone with Talon, Geridian, and human DNA like you. And I'm the only game in town.
I can force you.
No. You won't have to. I'll go with you. Willingly.
Approaching 38,000 kilometers. Engineering will be ready to fire up the conventional drives in 45 seconds.
Will we still be within effective range to divert the ship's course?
Yes. Barely.
Has joined with all world leaders in calling for calm in the face of this potential disaster. But as expected, this has done little to ease the fear of people around the globe. Our only hope now is that the Mothership's engines are strong enough to steer her away from Earth.
They're ready. And we're within range.
Engage the drives.
Drives weren't strong enough to resist the Earth's gravitational pull. We're still on a destruction course for Earth.
It's time for us to go.
Not until you do something for me. I need you to feel all the races inside of me. All the races that you threaten. Take a leap of faith. Join with me.
Okay, Augur, let's go. Impress me with your brilliance.
If we start a fusion reaction within the interdimensional drive unit, it could generate sufficient force to power up the unit.
That sounds too easy.
I know. The hard part is controlling the magnitude of the reaction. If it's too weak, then the drive unit won't respond. But if the reaction is too strong...
Yeah, I get the picture, Augur. Just, tell me something. What's the margin for error?
There is none. We have to hit it perfectly.
Okay. Then, can we control the reaction?
Yeah, but no time to test it. I'm working in the dark here.
Yeah, well, rumor has it you do your best work in the dark.
Start with the light transmission cables in the left unit.
T-minus 45 seconds to impact.
I'm making the last connection. It's done.
Get the hell out of there.
There's someone on the interdimensional drive deck.
A last-ditch effort of a Talon engineer who refuses to go quietly.
Yes.
Activate interdimensional.
Captain, don't you...
Activate it now!
Interdimensional drives are operational.
We must prepare for Joyce's return. She will definitely be back.
Any suggestions?
I understand now. The countless species inside you, they're all integral parts of the fabric of life in the universe. Without them, my life has no meaning. You allowed me to see that. Thank you for sharing yourself.
You know more about me than I do about myself. I know it's inside of me, but I can't reach it.
You will when you need to.
Can you help me to understand who I am?
You have to discover that for yourself.
You have a great journey ahead of you.
My time here isn't quite finished. It's okay, Max. This was my fault. Now you'll be the way you were.
I haven't been here in 20 years.
And I've never stopped coming here.
I didn't know that, Joyce. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry about so many things.
I know. But there's no reason to be sorry now. I forgive you. I have to go now.
Why? Why do you have to leave?
Because I've come so far. I don't belong here anymore. I love you, Mom.
That's a hell of a way to say hello after 3 years of silence.